Have you ever driven on a road that vanishes under the sea twice a day? Or heard the creepy stories of a route where many travelers never come home, with estimates of 200 to 300 fatalities annually? Or perhaps climbed a dangerous path that climbs to breathtaking elevations of 2,000 meters? Maybe you've even braved the chilling road of bones, where the echoes of the past are as present as the gravel beneath your tires. Welcome back to another amazing episode of Snotrial. Today, we're diving into the heart-stopping excitement of the 15 most dangerous roads in the world. You'll discover roads that are not just about getting from point A to point B, but surviving the journey itself. And if you think that's thrilling, wait until you hear about a road barely wider than your car, where every turn could be a deadly dance with fate. Stick around to find out more. So, get ready, click subscribe, and let's jump right into Passage du Gois in France. The Passage du Gois in France is not just a road. It's a natural spectacle, a stretch of pavement that performs a daily vanishing act. Located on the Atlantic coast, this causeway links the mainland to the island of Noirmoutier. What makes it extraordinary is its disappearance under the sea twice a day, swallowed by the high tide. This road is about 4.3 kilometers long, and driving across it is a race against nature. The tide rises quickly and covers the road with 1 to 4 meters of water, making it invisible and impassable. Travelers and locals who wish to cross must carefully time their trips according to the tide schedules, which are posted at both ends of the causeway. The risk of getting stranded or even swept away adds a thrill to the journey, but also a clear danger. Zojila Pass, India. The Zojila Pass in India is a thrilling high mountain pass in the Himalayas, located on National Highway 1D between Srinagar and Leh. Sitting at around 3,528 meters above sea level, it forms a crucial link between the lush Kashmir Valley and the stark desert of Ladakh. The road is notoriously narrow and partly unpaved, with steep drops that are daunting even for skilled drivers. During winter, it often closes due to heavy snow that makes it impassable. When it reopens in late spring, the conditions are slushy, and avalanches from nearby peaks pose a constant threat. The weather at the pass changes quickly. Clear skies can suddenly give way to thick clouds, drastically reducing visibility to almost nothing. Death Road, Bolivia. Driving along Bolivia's North Yungas Road, commonly known as the Death Road, is like flirting with fate. This infamous stretch has earned its nickname because of the perilous journey it offers. The road snakes from La Paz to Coroico, descending from the chilly high-altitude plains into the steamy Amazonian rainforest. Spanning a jaw-dropping altitude shift those challenges even seasoned drivers. As you navigate this road, you're met with a narrow, winding path carved into the side of the mountain. With no guardrails and sheer drops of up to 600 meters, the drive is as breathtaking as it is terrifying. Mists, rain, and dust reduce visibility, while waterfalls occasionally wash over parts of the road, making the surface slippery and unpredictable. Historically, the Death Road has claimed numerous lives, with estimates of 200 to 300 fatalities annually in its most dangerous years. Karakoram Highway, Pakistan and China. Known as the Friendship Highway, but it's anything but friendly. Linking Pakistan to China through some of the world's highest mountain passes, this road is notorious for its unpredictable weather, steep drops, and sections of rough, unpaved surfaces, making it a dangerous but must-see adventure for thrill seekers. The road climbs to an altitude of 4,693 meters at the Kunjuruk Pass, which is the highest paved border crossing in the world and serves as the gateway between Pakistan and China. Here, the thin air tests the endurance of both vehicles and travelers, making every breath and every mile an effort. The road itself varies from well-paved sections to narrow, unpaved portions clinging to the mountainside. In some places, the road is just a few meters wide, with precipitous drops into deep gorges. Drivers must be vigilant for rockfalls and the occasional crossing of livestock. Trollstigen, Norway. Trollstigen, located in Norway, is a road known for its breathtaking beauty and dramatic construction. Also known as the Troll's Path, this road is a marvel of engineering that wins its way through one of the most stunning landscapes in Scandinavia. With an incline of 9% and 11 hairpin bends, driving this road is like navigating through an elaborate maze set against a backdrop of steep mountains and deep fjords. As you ascend or descend Trollstigen, the road offers views of cascading waterfalls, particularly the Stigfossen waterfall, which tumbles 320 meters down the mountainside alongside the road. The sheer drops beside the narrow road make for a thrilling journey, where one slight misstep or miscalculation could lead to peril. The road is bordered by stone guardrails in some parts, which provide a minimal barrier between the vehicle and the edge. Halsma Highway, Philippines. Driving on Halsma Highway in the Philippines is an experience that brings both exhilaration and caution. Stretching through the highlands of the Cordillera Central Range, this road reaches an elevation of more than 2,000 meters, making it one of the highest roads in the country. It offers some of the most stunning views of the mountains and deep valleys, blanketed in mists and vibrant greenery. However, the beauty of Halsma Highway is matched by its potential dangers. The road is often narrow, winding through steep mountainsides, and parts of it are prone to landslides, especially during the rainy season. Fog is a frequent visitor here, reducing visibility dramatically and making each turn a cautious calculation. The Road of Bones, Russia. The Road of Bones, or the Kolyma Highway in Russia, carries a history as chilling as the sub-zero temperatures that often grip its path. Stretching through the most remote parts of Siberia, this road is not only a route but a memorial to the countless lives lost during its construction under Stalin's rule. Prisoners of the Gulag were forced to build the road, and many cold in the harsh conditions, their bodies buried beneath or beside the road, giving it its grim nickname. Driving on this road is a test of survival. The terrain is rough and largely unpaved. Snowdrifts and ice can make the road nearly impassable, and travelers must be prepared for any emergency. Breakdowns are dangerous in the biting cold, with help potentially hundreds of kilometers away, and cell phone service is non-existent in vast stretches. Transgran, Romania. Driving the Transgran in Romania is akin to a rollercoaster ride through stunning European landscapes. Known as the Road to the Sky, it reaches 2,042 meters, making it one of Romania's highest roads. This engineering wonder weaves through the Carpathian Mountains' southern section, offering breathtaking views with sharp bends, steep descents, and challenging S-curves. Over 150 bridges and viaducts span this route, which also showcases waterfalls and glacial lakes, enhancing its dramatic allure. However, its beauty is paired with dangers, as the weather can shift suddenly from sunny to stormy, creating slippery conditions and poor visibility. The road narrows in higher sections, with few guardrails, necessitating cautious driving and constant alertness. Taroko Gorge Road, Taiwan. Traveling the Taroko Gorge Road in Taiwan is an unforgettable adventure, but it comes with its own set of dangers that can turn a scenic drive into a risky endeavor. This road, which cuts through the majestic Taroko Gorge, is renowned for its dramatic landscapes, with towering marble cliffs and lush forests. However, the narrow road that winds through the gorge is prone to rockfalls and landslides, especially after heavy rains, making it a hazardous route. The road through Taroko Gorge is carved into the side of the mountain, and in many places, it's barely wide enough for two vehicles to pass each other. The constant threat of falling rocks adds a layer of danger, requiring drivers to be vigilant at all times. Sharp turns and blind corners, where the solid rock walls meet the edge of the road, demand careful navigation and a steady hand. Skipper's Canyon Road, New Zealand. Driving on Skipper's Canyon Road in New Zealand is both thrilling and dangerous. Carved into the cliffs of the Shotover River, this narrow, unpaved road stretches 22 kilometers and dates back to the Gold Rush era. Today, it's known as one of the world's most hazardous roads due to its extreme narrowness and the sheer drops just beyond its edges. Navigating Skipper's Canyon requires a special permit because of its challenges. The road is so tight that if two vehicles meet, one may need to reverse for kilometers to find a passing spot. The steep cliffs and rocky outcrops along the road mean that any driving mistake could be fatal. Additionally, emergency services are difficult to access in this remote area, potentially leaving travelers waiting hours for help after an accident. Bayburtov Road D915, Turkey. Deep in northeastern Turkey, the Bayburtov Road, known as the D915, is a daunting challenge for even the most experienced drivers. Stretching 106 kilometers through the Pontic Mountains, it features 29 sharp bends with no guardrails, exposing drivers to sheer drops into deep gorges. Originally a trade route, this road connects remote villages and demands constant vigilance to navigate its perilous turns and steep climbs that offer stunning views. A single error can be fatal, with rescue efforts hampered by the road's remote and rugged location. The D915 becomes even more dangerous in extreme weather, as fog can suddenly reduce visibility to almost zero and snow can make the gravel road treacherously slippery. Guoliang Tunnel, China. Carved along the side of and through a mountain, Guoliang Tunnel is breathtaking and terrifying. This narrow passage, with no guardrails and sheer drops, was built by villagers to connect their town to the outside world and presents a unique but risky drive. The Guoliang Tunnel is narrow, only about 4 meters wide, and it has been chiseled through the rocky mountainside. The road includes windows cut out of the rock, offering glimpses of the abyss below. These serve both as a source of light and a reminder of the perilous drop that awaits any misstep. There are no guardrails here, and the road curves sharply, making high speeds impossible and every turn a calculated risk. Fairy Meadows Road, Pakistan. In the serene but treacherous landscape of northern Pakistan lies the Fairy Meadows Road, a name that sounds gentle but hides a perilous truth. This road is one of the most dangerous in the world, stretching only about 16.2 kilometers, but every meter is filled with risk. It's a narrow, gravel track cut into the side of Nanga Parbat, the world's 9th highest mountain, famously known as the Killer Mountain due to its deadly climbing history. With no guardrails to protect you, a slip of the wheel could send a vehicle plummeting into the abyss. The road is so narrow that if two vehicles meet, one might have to reverse for up to hundreds of meters to find a passable spot to allow the other to pass. Col du Chaussy, France. The Col du Chaussy is a mountain pass that offers more than just breathtaking views. It offers a thrilling challenge for anyone brave enough to navigate its roads. Starting at Saint-Jean-de-Maurienne and climbing to La Chambre, the road reaches an altitude of 1,538 meters, twisting and turning through steep gradients that can reach up to 12%. As you ascend, the climb becomes especially steep, testing the endurance and skill of cyclists and drivers alike. The road's sharp turns demand your full attention. A moment's distraction could mean veering too close to the edge. The weather here can change rapidly. Fog, rain, and snow can appear without warning, reducing visibility and making the pavement slippery. Kishtwar to Killa, India. Imagine a road so narrow and perilous that every turn could be your last. This is the Kishtwar to Killa road in India, notorious for being one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Carved into the side of steep cliffs, this road is not much wider than a jeep, and it comes with no guardrails to save you from the dizzying drop into the river far below. As you drive, you'll navigate sharp bends and hairpin turns where you must maneuver your vehicle with the utmost precision. The road surface can be treacherous, covered in loose gravel, mud, or ice depending on the season. During rains or snow, what is already a frightening journey becomes a slippery slope that tests the courage of even the most experienced drivers. The drive spans about 150 kilometers, but don't let the distance fool you. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling journey through the world's most dangerous roads. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which road you dare to take, if any.